Hello and welcome to Easy English World News. Here are 5 important stories from around the world. 1. Ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Today we begin with hopeful news. Israel and Iran have agreed to stop fighting. The United States helped make this happen. President Trump said the ceasefire started last night and called it a forever ceasefire. For now, there have been no new attacks. This gives people hope for peace in the Middle East. Still, many experts say the situation is fragile and things could change again quickly. 2. Global markets and oil prices react. The news of peace had a big effect on money and oil markets. Right after the ceasefire was announced, oil prices dropped by 9%. Brent crude is now below $70 a barrel. That's the lowest it's been in months. Also, stock markets around the world went up. Investors are feeling more confident now that the risk of war is lower. This is good news for businesses and economies that depend on energy and global trade. 3. Iran's missile attack on U.S. base in Qatar. Even though the ceasefire is in place now, tensions were high earlier this week. Iran fired 6 missiles at a U.S. military base in Qatar. Luckily, none of the missiles hit the base. The U.S. had strong air defenses that stopped them all. No one was hurt. However, this attack shows that the situation is still dangerous. One mistake could lead to more conflict, so the ceasefire must be taken seriously by both sides. 4. NATO summit in The Hague. Leaders from NATO countries met this week in The Hague, Netherlands. They talked about world safety and support for Ukraine. The big news is that they agreed to increase defense spending. Each country should now spend 5% of its GDP on the military. This is a big jump from the old target. President Trump was at the meeting and spoke with other world leaders about staying strong together. The goal is to keep Europe safe during these uncertain times. 5. Protests in Los Angeles over deportation policy. Back in the United States, there are large protests in Los Angeles. People are angry about recent immigration raids. Hundreds of families have been separated, and thousands of people may be deported. More than 1,000 people marched through the streets, asking for change. The protests have become more serious, with police and even the National Guard involved. Protesters are calling for fairer laws and better treatment of immigrants.